أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, my dear girls? I hope you are safe and in good health all the time. Inshallah, today we are going to answer the questions in the activity book about Unit 3 in order to support all the points in the revision about Unit 3. Let us start together. Open your activity books, page 34. The activity books, page 34. Question here is the title is here, Unit 3, Business and the Community. Lesson 1, we talked about why people work. Question 1, list the things your family spends money on. What are the things that your family spend money on? Of course, basically food, clothes, schools, medicine, and transportation. Of course, there are other things. You can add more if you want, but these are the basic things. 2, here I want you to show this, how much money is spent on each point or in each thing. Here the items should be shown here in a circle. For example, that section is for food. This is the money that you spend for food, less money for clothing. This is the money that your family spent on schools and education. This is the money you spent on transportation, the money for medicine, and this is the amount of money that that's for saving. And here is other things that we need to spend money on. So here in this in the circle, we use the things that you listed up to make a pie chart. We call this pie chart. Again, we call this a pie chart to show how your family spends this money. This is the pie chart refers to all the money that your family earn every month maybe, or every year. We are using this pie chart to show how your family divide the money on the things that are necessary, and of course don't forget the part or the section for the saving. This is page 34. I think it's okay now for page 34. Okay, let us move for the next page, 35. Question 3. For each activity, say whether it's an example of earning or spending. Of course, you know that after we earn the money, we spend some and save some. The money that we spend, sometimes there are activities that are spending activities, and other activities are activities that we do to earn money. We wanted to identify which activity is for spending money and which one is for earning money. Buying an ice cream. When you buy anything, this is an activity for spending. Teaching children. When I am a teacher, why I do teach children? Yeah, this is my way to earn money. So teaching children is an activity of earning money. Surgeon operating. When the surgeon makes a surgical operation for someone to save his life, why does he do this? For earning. Shopping for groceries. When you go shopping for your groceries, sugar, ice cream, flour, oil, butter, all these are called groceries. When you go shopping, this is an activity of spending money. That's question 3. Question 4, write down which option you think is the most important. Listen here. When you have some money, this money is not enough to buy everything you want. You must choose the most important thing, the thing that your money will be enough for it, okay? And this is a theory in in business. When you have two options and not enough money for the two options, you have to choose one of them. Like A, you need to buy a new pencil and you feel like having an ice cream. The money that you have is enough for one of them. Which one you will choose? Buy a new pencil or buy an ice cream? Why do you buy? You can choose this or this. This is up to your decision and the way you think. B, you need a haircut and you need a medicine to make you feel well. You need a haircut and a medicine, but you have to choose only one. Which is more important, the haircut or the medicine? You can choose any of them. C, you can buy a friend a present or get a new video game. Which one is more important for you? A present for your friend or a new video game for you? You have to choose one of them. You can save money or spending it on sweets. Save money or spend all the money that you have on sweets? Which one you are going to choose? Okay, these are some important points in economics. In economics, people have to decide one thing and not to take everything. 5. Complete the sentences with using words from the list. Services, self-employed, employees, business, and goods. A. Some people earn a living by running a business. Yes. People who work for themselves are called self-employed. Employers employ who? Employees, because the employees work for the employer. You don't know the employer? Employers are the owners of work. D. People earn money to pay for goods and services. Goods and services. So this is another page. Page 36 is homework. Again, page 36 is homework. So I'm going directly to page 37. By the way, 37 and 38 can be, you can have different answers. Different from mine. How? Let us talk. In lesson 2, we talked about how to start a small business. You remembered when Iman and Aisha started a business to sell lemonade during break time for the girls? Okay, this will be a similar one, but you have to choose something else. Work with a partner, you should work with your friend and plan a business venture. A, what are your skills? This is just a model. If your skills are cooking and talking to people, so these are your own skills, because if you want to start a business, you should identify your skills and what can you do. B, the community needs. Of course, you should identify a need in the community. You should think about something that the community around you need in order to be successful. For example, you identified that the girls need pizza to eat pizza at break time. This is a need in the community. What's your plan? Because step 3 was a plan. Make pizza and the salad to the girls at break time. This is your plan. Okay. Next step, D. What do you need in order to start your business? In order to make pizza and salad, you need flour, vegetables, oil, cheese, boxes, plates, stand, etc. You can add more things, and you can have a completely different answer. Your budget. Of course, you should list the money you need for everything like this and make addition sentence or add all these things together in order to give me the total number, and this is called a budget. This is called a budget. How much money for each one, and then add them all together. Our advertising flyer. Of course, you know that you should advertise your business. Tell the people about your business in order for them to know where are you going to, what are you going to do, where and how, and get ready. Come to take your thing. For example, you should involve what? The place. You should write the place in your advertisement, the time that you will start on, a nice drawing, to be attractive for the girls or for the people, to let them feel that they want that product. Of course, you should make offers and involve offers to encourage them to come and buy from you. These are things that should be involved in your advertising flyer. When you advertise your product or your business, the last step, you are ready to sell and start selling your product. That is lesson 2. By the way, page 39 also is homework. 39 is homework. Now come to page 40. Page 40 is exactly, we did it before. We did it before in the booklet. Here we are talking about the scarce and the plentiful items in your community. What is our community now? Saudi Arabia. What are the scarce items that cannot be found or grown or made in Saudi Arabia? Rice, vegetables, and fruits. And what are the plentiful items that are very plentiful or too much of them is found in Saudi Arabia? Oil and dates. From where does your community get the scarce items? Okay, we can get them from Egypt, Turkey, China, or India, and you can add more countries if you can remember them. Okay, so here are the answers for page 40. We answered it before, by the way. Now go to page 41. Go to page 41. Here I want you to list ideas for projects in which your community could get involved in. Give me any ideas for any project that all the people in your community can work together and help each other to do this project. Like cleaning up. The people in your community can work together to clean up the neighborhood. Helping the poor or the old people. The people in your community, especially the young of them, can work together to help the poor people or the older people in the community. Also, your community can share together in growing trees in your neighborhood. And here I want you to draw a picture of your community, some people in your community working together in one of these projects, and you can have different answers. These are just models or examples. Here I want a drawing to show the people working together and sharing together in one of these projects. You understand, girls? Okay, page 42 is exactly like the booklet, but I'm going to check it very quickly or revise it very quickly. A, this is a true or false question. Long ago, people used it to barter their goods and the services. Yes, barter means to exchange goods for goods or other goods, as people had no money at that time. All the goods we buy are made in Saudi Arabia? We said no. Some of them or most of the goods are made outside Saudi Arabia. So how to correct it? Add not at the beginning. Not all the goods we buy are made in Saudi Arabia. C. Malaysia exports oil? We said no. Malaysia exports tires, not oil, because tires are made of rubber and Malaysia has a lot of rubber tree forests. D. Desert countries need to import most of their fresh food? Yes. Import means to buy from other countries. Desert countries need to buy or import their fresh food, like the fruits and the vegetables, from other countries because they cannot grow them. That question that shows the imports and the exports of Saudi Arabia is exactly like the booklet. Exactly. And I told you the most important thing here is to know the difference between imports and exports. This is Saudi Arabia. The goods that Saudi Arabia get or buy from other countries, or the goods that come into Saudi Arabia, imports. The goods that Saudi Arabia sell to other countries, or the goods that go out of Saudi Arabia, are exports. This is the most important thing that you want to know. The difference between exports and imports, and that one is exactly like the booklet, and we did it before. Up to now, I think enough for today. What we did today is enough. I will upload a video, a worksheet on Classera, and there will be a discussion room. There will be a discussion room today, not a Zoom room, because we have to follow the weekly plan. Okay, girls, by mistake, I told you yesterday by mistake that there will be a Zoom meeting today, but it is not involved in the weekly plan. We are going to follow the weekly plan. I will be waiting for you in the discussion room at our usual time for any explanation or any something difficult, but please try to study, watch the videos, and do the homework. Today's homework is a worksheet, another worksheet on Classera. Thanks for your listening, and goodbye till we meet again.